Hello friends, thank you very much for clicking on this video. If you're planning to register and work as a nurse in the UK or a healthcare professional in the UK or any other English speaking environment, then you have come to the right place. In this video, I'll speak about what is OET, who recognizes OET, the formats and timings of OET, the results and the validity of OET test. So first of all, let's talk about what is OET. OET stands for Occupational English Test. It's an international English language test that assesses the language communication skills of healthcare professionals who seek to register and practice in an English speaking environment. It is available for 12 healthcare professions: dentistry, dietetics, medicine, nursing, occupational therapy, optometry, pharmacy, physiotherapy, podiatry, radiography, speech pathology and veterinary science. OET was designed in 1980 by Professor Tim McNamara under the guidance of the Australian National Office for Overseas Skill, which administered the test of that time. Since March 2013, the test is owned by Cambridge Boxill Language Assessment Trust, that is CBLA, a venture between a not-for-profit department of the University of Cambridge, Cambridge Assessment English and Boxill Institute, a leading Australian vocational and higher education provider. Who recognizes OET? OET is recognized by the regulatory healthcare boards and councils in Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom, Ireland, Dubai, Singapore, Namibia and Ukraine. Each recognizing organization determines which grade results mean the candidates meet the language competency standards to function in the profession. In addition, OET is recognized by the Australian Department of Home Affairs and Immigration New Zealand for all visa categories where an English test may be required. Format and timings of OET. In general, OET comprises of 4 subtests: listening, reading, writing and speaking. First, let's talk about listening. Listening test takes approximately 45 minutes. In this test, you are required to demonstrate that you can follow and understand a range of health-related spoken materials, such as patient consultations and lectures. There are 3 parts in listening. Part 1, it comprises of 2 times consultation extract about 5 minutes each, and part 2 comes with 6 times short workplace extract about 1 minute each, and part 3 2 times presentation extracts about 5 minutes each. Reading. Reading test takes approximately 60 minutes to complete. The topics in reading are of generic healthcare interest and are therefore accessible to candidates across all professions. Candidates are required to demonstrate that they can read and understand different types of text on health-related subjects. The reading subtest consists of 3 parts and a total of 42 question items. Reading part A is expeditious reading task. It takes 15 minutes. In reading part B and C, a careful reading task and takes about 45 minutes. Writing. The writing self-test takes 45 minutes and it's profession specific. There is one task sent for each profession based on a typical workplace situation and the demands of the profession. For instance, a nurse does the task for nursing, like a referral letter. A dentist, takes the task for dentistry and so on. Speaking. The speaking subtest is delivered individually and takes around 20 minutes. This part of OET uses material specifically designed for your profession. In each role play, you take your professional role. For example, as a nurse or as a pharmacist, while the interlocutor plays, a patient, a client, or a caretaker, like patient's relative. For veterinary science, the interlocutor is the owner, carer of the animal. Result of OET. OET is available 14 times per year and can be taken at test venues around the world. Results are published online approximately 16 working days after the test. Official statements of results are sent out in the post following the release of online results. There is no overall grade. Candidates, receive separate grades for each test. But most recognizing organizations require candidates to have at least a B grade in each of the 4 subtests and recognize results as valid for up to 2 years. Most recognizing organizations also require the candidates achieve the requisite grades for each subtest in one sitting. However, candidates should check with the organization that regulates the profession to confirm the current requirement. Passing OET is one of the most important steps if you want to practice as a healthcare professional in the English speaking environment. To pass OET, you need a lot of practice, of course, and preparation by yourself, along with the guidance and tips from the experienced people who have been through it. I'll very soon post videos about tips to pass for individual part of the test. So therefore, subscribe to remain updated, and if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe on this video.